So yeah, if you'd like to raise a toast to the first ever shoot here. Woo! Cheers. We really shouldn't be here today. We were going to set up the shoot next season, but as I say, we had a few escape from the rearing field, so we put just a few extra down. That's partridges, and we've now come to have a sort of a small walk-on stand on day. No cover crop. We're literally pushing hedgerows, but it's a good family day and just invite only with friends. We came into the farm just before Christmas. My father brought it because we've got a beef suckler herd. Many moons ago, I did a bit of keepering and vermin control, and always been keen on wildfowling or game shooting. Yeah, once it gets under your skin, it doesn't leave, does it? We decided to shoot steel shot as well, because you can see we're all on marshes. And if this steel thing is coming, I'd like to be ahead of the curve, I suppose, and testing out the shot.
Rubber bullets.
We shoot it obviously a lot in the wildfowling club, but not so much on pheasant and partridge and game.
Pat has found some old Ely bismuth shells at the back of a cupboard. The Grand Prix hits the first couple of birds a bit too hard, so he switches to the lighter Impax load.
Could be that next gun.
Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? Wonderful first drive. Yeah, wonderful. Got a few shots, killed a few. What more do you want? Mr. Fern killed a few. What more could you want out of life? Hey, for an old boy?
See that oak tree?
Next drive, we're walking, and Henry's daughter Isabel plays her part. One big covey of partridges are too cunning for us and burst out the side of the drive over Henry.
I don't know because I lost them out of the pen. We lost about 300 partridges out onto here that we're pursuing today. But I'm very keen to have English with them. So I was trying a few different things, and I put the English from day olds in with the French from day olds and brought them up together. We're yet to find an English today, but they are here. They keep, as usual, shooting out the side door. Hopefully we'll catch up with some.
Do you like one?
Lovely one, thank you very much.
We intend next year to put some cover strips in and actually take a look at the site and see sort of what the best potential is that we can get out of it. Whether we let days or not, I don't know yet, or whether I put my hand in my pocket and do it as invites, I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll see how it pans out. Today is the day that we're going to sort of find out what we can do with it. It's going to certainly give us an insight.
Ben Vincent is enjoying the day. He works at gun shop Philip Webster, and he's pulled off some nice shots with his improved gun.
I like to have all the gear, but no idea. But yeah, this is mainly my clay stock. But Beretta 682 Gold E, love it. Love the fresh air. Always been a country boy. Little game days like this, I just really thoroughly enjoy just to enjoy the countryside, to be fair.
So far we've been walking between drives. Now it's time to board Henry's homemade gun bus.
So it's a cheap way of having all your seats and all your seat belts and being semi-road legal.
Yeah.
So yes, we put it together on a weekend just before the shoot on the other farm. Of course you can.
So what is it?
good.
A school bus?
It was an old school bus, yeah. We left a few badges on the back so everyone can see that. And yeah, it's an LDV. We just gave it a quick, literally wash of green paint and took the front axle off and welded on a drawbar and away you go. Very cheap trailer. All said and done, I think it stood me in for about £300. So yeah, well worth it.
The walking guns have to push through the undergrowth in the wood. That doesn't daunt John Bannister, usually a wildfowler and confident with his steel shot loads.
I think it's one of those things that if you accept it and you just need to move on with it. I'm using the BioWad one, and that's 5 and 32 grams.
And that's brought a few down today, is it?
Yes, I brought a duck down earlier on that was a reasonable height up in the world, and it came out stone dead.
With just one drive to go, we still don't have a single English partridge in the bag. Angus is in the hot spot at peg 3 and he's optimistic. Like John, he's happy using steel shot.
Well, I just use it all the time. I shoot a lot of ducks, shoot a lot of geese, and I'm just used to it now. And I've got the cartridge I like, and I've got the shot size I like, and I just know how to do it. I think the main problem with people not liking steel is them not using it enough. And not figuring out what cartridge they like the best, really. So I'm using 32 gram 3s, Ely. That's what I shoot all my ducks with. And yeah, I think they kill really well.
There's a chance of a goose on this peg too. The first bird over is a rocketing cock pheasant. No doubts about the effectiveness of steel shot on that one. The geese are up, but they give Angus a wide berth. And finally, our last chance to put an English partridge in the bag.
Too good for me.
It's been a learning day for everyone, not least Henry, who is already firming up his plans for next season. No more accidental releases.
Yeah, it's gone well. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get any English in the bag. However, some were missed. A few red faces amongst the guns, but never mind. Very enjoyable day. A bag number there, I think, of 63, which most people will be taking home with them. If there was anything left, they will be heading to our butchery. So yes, they'll be on someone's table soon. The steel, how did it work out? Again, it could all come down to learning your cartridge and getting an idea for what we need to do as a group of shooters. For me, I think possibly a heavier size. I was using a 4, probably. On a marsh, I would use a 3 for duck. I would probably stick to that cartridge if I was to do this again, or I will do next time. But certainly, we didn't have the same results as if we were using lead. However, it's a new cartridge to everybody, so it's going to take time to work out what's best, what load suits what gun, and what load is suited to which person.
You can follow Henry on Instagram, where you will find links to his YouTube channel as well as his own design of hide pole spikes. Link in the description below. You'll also find a link there to the Fieldsports Nation. Join and you get exclusive content, weekly competition prizes, and a goodie box. Henry's a member.